All right, guys, so here we are. I'm on the tennis court at my club here in Michigan, and I want to talk to you about the pickleball, or PickleNet, I should say, Deluxe. So here at the college, we started getting into pickleball. We have it for the college kids and stuff, but we're at a tennis center, and I don't have permanent pickleball courts. So you can see we have some lines here, but I want to talk about this net because I looked all over the place for the net. The first two nets I bought were total junk, frankly. They were too flimsy. People didn't like them. So then I came across this from OnCourt OffCourt, the pickleball PickleNet Deluxe. And what I like about it is a couple things. So first of all, it's on wheels. So I can roll this all over the place really easily. When I put it in place, I lock down the wheel, and then it doesn't move on us, and that's important. The second thing is it's got oval construction. So instead of just being something that can bend, the oval is not going to be, it's much more sturdier, if you will. And then I'm going to have you zoom in a little bit here to see some of these more advanced features. And what I'm talking about here is when we put the net up, it has this strapping system where I can come around, and then I tighten it right here, and I can put plenty of tension on that net. And it's got a midpoint, so it's really, really awesome. I liked it so much, I ended up buying a dozen of these. And they're a little bit more expensive than the very cheap one, but I couldn't be happier. For us, we could tear it down and it goes into a bag. The bag is nice because it has a roller, so you're not carrying this thing all over the place. It has a nice rolling bag to it. And then when I store it, I take the tension out. And lately, I haven't been tearing them down. I'm trying to store them in my tennis center, and I do have a little trick for that, and I'm going to show you how I store it, because if you're like me and you're trying to get in behind a tarp of a net on the court, I've come up with a clever solution, because I was looking for at least not to have to tear down every single one of them. So it sets up super quick. It comes in a bag, very sturdy. Everybody that plays on these thinks they're pretty legit. And now let me let me go ahead and show you the storage idea. All right, guys, so I got you here behind the tarp at my club, and you can see what I've done here is these nets actually fit between our beams pretty easily, and I wanted to tuck them back, but I couldn't have them sticking out too far. So if you look down here, you see I was able to stack these on top of each other. You might even put a little felt thing so they don't scratch. And then this bottom one, I lock it so it doesn't come out. And now it's tucked away. I don't always have to tear it down. Don't have to put it in the bag necessarily. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So this is just a clever way that you can store it at an actual tennis center if you have this set up without having to tear it down. So it's really helpful for us.